Montana, and as always, I'm here tonight with Rhonda Burgundy. Our top story tonight involves the current concern over technology in the classroom. If you would like to be a part of our discussion, please text the phrase @LiterausW to the number 902-704-0112.
But first, let's take a look at the weather with Ollie Williams. Ollie?
It's gonna rain!
Thank you, Ollie. Now on to our first segment. We take you to Brecken Tamlin, who is live at Jane Doe Memorial High School. Brecken?
It looks like we're having some technical difficulties, so we'll have to bring you that story shortly. In the meantime, what I can tell you is that technology is constantly proving to be a problem in the classroom.
That's right, Brianna. Fortunately, we have some research on this issue that we can go through. From October 21st to November 2nd, our interns were sent into a variety of schools, and they observed a numerous amount of issues with technology in the classroom.
From difficulties with internet connection to smartboard malfunctions, technology was constantly proving to be a problem.
I certainly can say that I've experienced technology problems in my own day-to-day life.
Haven't we all? Well, it looks like our own technology problem has been fixed, so we're able to bring you Brecken Live.
Yes, I'm with Miss Tickles, a high school teacher. What can you tell me about technology that you have encountered in the classroom?
Well, a big thing that's caused me problems in my classroom is smartboards.
Interesting. Can you elaborate on this?
Certainly. Oftentimes my smartboard fails to work. The alignment is off or the markers aren't working. Sometimes I can't even turn the thing on or off. I never received training to use smartboards, so I'm unsure how to fix these glitches when they occur. The other teachers had some training when the smartboards were first installed, but since I'm fairly new to the school, I missed out.
Interesting.
Yeah, I learned that I always need a backup plan just in case the smartboard doesn't work. If I don't have a backup plan, my entire lesson will go to waste. I find that an overhead projector and a whiteboard are pretty much the same thing as
So are you
smartboards.
saying that smartboard is a glorified projector?
Well, in a way, but I mean like,
Are you aware of how expensive the smartboard is?
well, I would assume it would be expensive,
This
but
technology can cost upwards of $8,900. I've also learned that smartboards are incredibly expensive to repair or replace. And for this reason, they only have a lifespan at about 3 years. Can you tell me more about technology failures that you experience in the classroom?
well, internet connection is a huge problem at my school. Sometimes it takes over 30 minutes just to log in onto the computers, and in a class of 90 minutes, I can't afford to waste
Is this
my time.
problem specific to the students?
No, in fact, the staff experiences similar problems. It's a huge hassle just to log into the attendance-taking software, and by the time I finally do log in, I feel very frustrated and very irritated as well, and occasionally the entire lesson plans are ruined when I can't even get onto the internet.
Thank you, Miss Tickles. Back to you, Rhonda and Brianna.
Wow, can you believe how expensive a smartboard is?
And who knew they only lasted 3 or 4 years? Now on to another issue concerning technology. We want to poll you, our viewers. Are you, as future teachers, concerned about how technology can be distracting for your students in the classroom?
Text your answer to us. We want to know. Now, for a word from our sponsors.
Are you tired of whiteboard markers that constantly fail? Are you tired of your writing being smudged? Do you wish that your class would stay focused and engaged? Are you ready for erasers that actually work? Well, it sounds like you are ready for a smartboard! With smartboards, the erasers actually work. Your ink will never dry out, and there are loads of creative and exciting new options. Get your class involved and get them engaged. Make learning fun.
Welcome back. Our poll results are rather fascinating, and we will share those with you at the end of our program. Technology can come in many forms, and some of them are educational, but some of them, used for entertainment, can be rather distracting. Do you have anything to add to this, Brianna?
Oh, sorry! I didn't realize we were back on air. But this Charlie Bit My Finger video, it is so funny. I had to share it on Facebook.
I'm sure it is, Brianna. I'm sure it is. Now, let's get back to the topic at hand.
Of course, sorry. Technology distractions are proving to be a huge problem in the classrooms today. Part of that reason is because technology is so easily available to us. Lee McLaughlin and Chan wrote in 2007, quote, "Many school districts regard portable media players as distractions, and some districts have banned them from schools. However, others have recognized that students' out-of-school lives are infused with such technologies and incorporate these applications into students' classrooms' lives to engage them in learning new content."
The idea of the importance of technology as a learning tool is strongly supported by our experts. Scholars Smith and Neufeld said in 2010, quote, "Classroom learning environments that use digital literacy tools and projects to engage and respond to the lives and words of English language learners have proven to be very valuable." It extends to the usual curriculum focus to include new pieces such as sound, spoken word, music, and art, rather than just pen and paper. In multimedia projects, students can demonstrate skills orally through digital storytelling and by working collectively when they would otherwise struggle on pen and paper.
Additional quotes from Smith and Neufeld say, "These tools can provide an opportunity for collaborative knowledge creation." This is supported by Zawolinsky, who said, "They are supported in thinking deeply about diverse beliefs and positions, allowing them to develop their critical thinking skills."
And now we take you to our reporter at Champagne Kind, who is in the field at a Calgary school talking to a student. Champagne?
Thank you, Rhonda. I'm here today with Adam Baum, a student at John Doe Middle School. How are you today, Adam?
I'm good.
Do you like technology?
I love it. I have my own blog about my favorite video games. I love YouTube, and next year my parents are going to get me a cell phone.
That sounds very great. How about using technology at school?
I love it when my teacher lets us use all different kinds of technology. This is best when the teacher lets us choose the technology we want to use. It's so true that what I read from an article that said about it's really important for the, teachers to involve technology in order to resample, react, and interact.
I bet that lets you develop different skills than you would just using pen and paper.
I don't think I'll ever use pen and paper when I grow up. I want a job that's going to use technology.
Oh wow, I see you have big plans for the future already. Would you be able to give me an example of one of your favorite projects?
My very favorite project was when I got to pick my favorite book, and we did this story about it, and then I got to film it, and I got to add cool special effects. And then I uploaded it to YouTube so that everybody could see it.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun. Maybe one day I could learn to do something like that. Back to you, Rhonda.
Thank you so much for that, Champagne.
Isn't that so neat to see, Rhonda? I mean, these kids are using technology better than I'll ever be able to.
Me too, Brianna. I'd like to read this quote by Hoshman, which is appropriate to this topic. Quote, "Changes in access to technology have facilitated new conditions for young people to shoot, cut, and mix multimodal text, and how the emergence of the internet as a convergent multimedia vehicle and a hangout for a global audience has enabled youth to communicate across borders and across the street."
It really has, Rhonda. It really has. I mean, I wonder what they'll come up with next.
Who knows? Hey, Brianna, do you know what time it is? It's time to see what you, the viewers, have to say. We'll ask you a question and explore the responses we get.
Our question is, what was the most interesting way that you saw students interacting with technology in the classroom during your field experience? We want to know. That's all the time for tonight. Have a good evening. I'm Brianna Fontana.
And I'm Rhonda Burgundy. Stay classy, Calgary.
Have a great evening.
But mostly, stay classy.
Good night and have a great evening.
I hope the weather is fantastic and that you stay classy.
Well, I hope the weather's fantastic and that your car starts.
Sorry.
School so hard.
We have to talk about what kind of video.
Use my laptop for this part.
Hold on, I'm just recording you guys and seeing the angle. Oh my god.
What do you do? Let's get back to the topic on hand.
My thing's not loading, guys.
Alright, blooper.
You can stop it. What did it do? I don't know.
YOLO!
So much fun, you and I.
Oh.
Sorry. Is that the right spot?
No.
You're
I already said interesting.
Still.
This technology can be upward of
$8,900.
89.
Am I supposed to be looking at her?
That's really awkward. I don't smile.
So you're actually so bad. I don't know what to do. Okay.